The Steam Frame has the potential to be one of the best VR headsets ever made, but let's be honest, that's all great, but if there's no games to play, what's the point in buying it? Today, I want to share with you guys 8 VR games I already have lined up, ready to play on my Steam Frame, that I'm super excited about, and I want to share it with you guys because maybe there's a game on today's list that you have never seen or heard about, and now you may add it to your list. Now, regardless of what the Steam Frame price is, that's besides the point for today's video. Today's video is all about games, great games specifically, that will play on the Steam Frame and you'll just have a great time. Now, I do want to point out that most of these games aren't specifically, Steam Frame verified. We know the Steam Frame is a streaming first headset, but it doesn't need to be great on frame for you to play it most of the time. Obviously, if they update it, it's going to be amazing to play standalone and of course run really well. But I'm mostly speaking about games that will basically just be streamed and you'll just have a better time on the Steam Frame with it because there's no wires. You have a more comfortable controller depending on what you choose. So let's kick it off with the first game. So at number 10, we have Contractors Showdown. So if you're into multiplayer shooters, this game is a ton of fun. It's basically a battle royale game built for VR. So instead of just clicking buttons, you're physically reloading, picking up your gun, taking cover, working with your teammates, and every match feels different. And because you're actually inside of the game, the fights feel more intense. So if you have friends and you always wanted to play an online shooter in VR, this one is definitely worth checking out. I've tried multiple online VR shooters in the past, and this one looks really good. So I'm super excited to try this, and if you haven't heard about it, now you have heard about it, so add it to your cart and cash out. Now, number 9 is going to be Blade and Sorcery, a familiar name to many. This game has been one of the biggest VR games for years, and it's easy to see why it is. The combat feels really amazing. Thanks to the physics system, you can use swords, axes, bows, magic, or even just use your fists to take down enemies however you want. On top of all of that, there are thousands of community-made mods, new maps, characters, weapons, so there's always something new to try. It's one of those games where you can just jump back into it over and over and just have fun. There's no specific way you have to play, so I love it for that, and I think you will as well. Now, number 8 is going to be a game I really wanted to finish, but unfortunately, when I was playing it on my Quest 3, I didn't have a good time with the cable. So I'm saving it for the Steam Frame, and that is going to be Into the Radius Part 1. So I want to be clear, this game isn't just about running around and shooting enemies. You actually have to manage your backpack, clean your weapons, keep track of your ammo, and decide if exploring another building is literally worth the risk, which makes it very real. And honestly, one of the most realistic survival games I've played in a while. The atmosphere is incredible. Sometimes absolutely nothing is happening, but you're still a little nervous because you never know what's waiting around the corner. So if you enjoy survival games like me and you've been looking for something really cool when it comes to survival, Into the Radius, you're going to love. And I cannot mention Into the Radius without mentioning Into the Radius 2. Into the Radius 2 is basically a sequel, and it looks better than ever. The graphics have been improved, the world looks bigger, everything seems more polished from what I've seen so far, and the developers are taking everything people loved about the first game and making it even better. This is easily one of the most anticipated VR games, and I can't wait to see how it plays on the Steam Frame. Let me know down below what game on today's list you guys are most excited to play, and while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe and like. It helps out the channel. I have amazing videos lined up on the frame, the Steam controller, Valve products in general, and just cool tech in general that I know you guys are going to love. If you love video games like me and cool tech for gaming, subscribe. I don't think you'll regret it. Now, number 6 is going to be one of my favorites, Resident Evil 4, and I'll add in Resident Evil 9 Requiem right there, but in VR. Now, these aren't specifically a VR-made game. You would have to use mods, so of course you have to have a PC for most of these games as well. But once you get the PC and you get the mod, you are going to love it. Playing a horror game on a TV is already scary, but standing inside those dark hallways, especially Requiem, oh man, I'm not gonna forget that. But when Grace is in that hallway and you're running, oh man, it feels so real. When you're getting close to the enemy, it's just a different feeling. And every sound you make literally makes you stop because you're in the game, basically. Every corner makes you nervous and every jump scare literally feels real. So Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 9, some of the greatest games ever made in my opinion. It has the VR mod, and I think you guys are gonna absolutely love this game. It's a different experience for sure. If you're into horror or if you wanna challenge yourself, definitely cop this one. Now, number 5 is going to be Half-Life 2, but with the VR mod. Now, I actually was playing Half-Life 2 and I've really been enjoying it, but I never got around to finishing it. Just too much games recently. I'm not gonna lie, we've been getting a really good amount of games, so I've been just occupied with that and of course work and making these videos and so on. But Half-Life 2 VR mod, you best believe I'm playing that on the frame and actually completing it this time. So as I said, it isn't an official Valve game. It's actually a fan-made project created by the community, the incredible community, and honestly it's amazing. They took the entire Half-Life 2 campaign and rebuilt it for VR using the gravity gun, and it feels surprisingly natural. Exploring the city, picking up items in the game, and just being in the world feels completely different when you're actually playing it in VR. If you're already a Half-Life fan, which I know many of you are, this one should already be on your list. Now, number 4 is gonna be a game that I am very excited to try on the frame. It's been on my wishlist for a very long time, and that is gonna be Gunman Contracts. If you ever wanted to feel like you're John Wick, like the movie, this game definitely delivers. The gunplay looks amazing, the reloading is satisfying, clearing the rooms full of enemies never really gets old, and the missions make you feel like a hero. And once you finish the level, you'll probably want to jump right back in and beat your previous run. It's a fun game, and I'll let the video do justice for how amazing it looks. I can't say much more about it because I just want to get into the game. So you best believe when I get the frame, this is one of the games I'll be playing a lot on the channel, so definitely keep an eye out. Now, number 3 is actually a new game I discovered that looks very interesting, and it's called HyperStacks. This game looks like pure fun. It's fast, colorful, and keeps you moving from start to finish. The gameplay is smooth and the action doesn't look like it slowed down a lot, and every level looks like it challenged your reflexes just a little bit more than the last time. It's one of those games that you can easily pick up, but getting really good at takes practice. If you like fast-paced games, then I think this one might keep you on your toes and you might actually have a lot of fun playing it. It's definitely worth checking out. A very unique style. I love the colors, I love the action, and once again, I can't wait to play this on the frame. So definitely check this one out. I'll leave links to all these games down below, or a trailer to all these games down below if you guys want to just watch the trailer again. I'll leave it down below. Definitely check it out. But number 2, you cannot have a Steam frame list without Half-Life Alyx. Now, I bought this game and I've never played it. The reason why is I've been waiting to play it on the frame. I bought it when I heard the frame was coming out, and I literally kept it for the frame. I was very tempted to try playing it on other headsets, but the experience just doesn't hit. So it's gonna be waiting for me when I get that frame, because according to everyone, it's still one of the best VR games ever made. You know, Valve really showed everyone what VR could really be with this game. The graphics still look amazing, the physics look great, and every area is detailed and very alive. The story keeps you interested the whole way through, and every weapon feels pretty good to use according to what I've heard. So if you've never played a Half-Life game, specifically VR like me, this seems like an unforgettable experience, so add it to your wish list, purchase it, and get ready for the frame because it is already in my Steam library, and I'm just waiting for the frame. Once again, I'm just can the frame come any faster? I'm just waiting for it. Number 1 is gonna be Hard Bullet. Now, I put this at number 1 because I think this is the most easy to pick up, most fun action game I've seen in a very long time for VR, and I've played it. I love it, but I didn't get the experience I wanted to, once again because of the stupid wire, so the frame will basically bypass that for me and let me enjoy it a little bit more. So a little bit about Hard Bullet. Hard Bullet is a fun game. The physics are incredible. Every fight feels different because the game gives you so much freedom when it comes to fighting and shooting. You can grab enemies, throw objects, you can steal weapons, use the environment around you, and honestly come up with your own creative way to complete each fight. It feels like you're starring in your own action movie. Every time I play it, I always just think of random ways to finish the fight. Something crazy always happens, and that's exactly why it's in my number 1 pick for the Steam frame. I think Hard Bullet is a really great game, and I think a lot of people need to experience it. So that is going to be all the games I am excited to play on my Steam frame and that I wanted to share with you guys, so you can also play it on your Steam frame. Now, you may know all of these games, or you may know none, or you may know some, but either way, I really hope I was able to share a game in today's video that may have excited you even more for the frame. The frame is affordable, probably not affordable, but whether or not it's affordable or not, I still wanted to share some great games with you guys because it can be played on anything. Of course, probably the best on the frame. But yeah, let me know down below once again which game you are super excited to try first on your frame from the list I've provided today. And if you have any game recommendations that is not on my list that I should definitely add or try, let me know down below because I want to add more to the list because it's VR, baby. It's amazing. So I want to put more games to try it. So let me know down below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff like that. And hopefully in the next video, I can follow up with you guys with some good news regarding the frame. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next one.